everything new. We live new. A brighter path is calling me and you. Week by week, we grow inside with wisdom as our daily guide. A renewed mind, a journey we will see to become the best of who we're meant to be.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Men Podcast, a space where clarity meets purpose and every thought becomes a step toward a better life. I'm your host, and my name is Tokunbo Akong, and I'm glad you are here. Each episode is designed to help you pause, reflect, and realign your thinking with the values that truly matter. Through simple, meaningful insights, we explore how a renewed mindset can shape the way you live, respond, and grow. So take a moment to settle in. Let's dive into today's conversation. Let me ask you something. When was the last time someone's unexpected kindness stopped you in your tracks? Maybe a stranger paid for your coffee. Maybe someone listened when no one else would. Maybe someone believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. Maybe they showed up without being asked to. Like, how did that kindness make you feel? Now flip it. When was the last time you did something kind for someone? Not because you had to, but because you genuinely cared about making their day better. Here's what I've noticed about kindness. We live in a world starving for it. That's the truth. We're in a world where everybody is self-centered. People are hurting, people are lonely, people are carrying burdens that nobody sees. And most of us walk past them every single day. Not because we are cruel, but because we are in our own heads. But what if the antidote to your own pain is showing kindness to someone else? Yes. So today, we'll be looking at the word kindness. Kindness. And it might be the most underestimated force for changing the world and yourself. The word kindness. Yeah. So let's look at some definitions of kindness. At its roots, kindness means acting with genuine care and concern for another person's well-being, expecting nothing in return. See, listen to this. Kindness is not pity. It's not charity given grudgingly. Kindness is a posture of the heart that says, your pain matters, your struggle matters, and you also matter to me. Here's what kindness actually does. It sees the overwhelmed parent and offers to take the kids. It sees the struggling friend and listens without fixing. It sees the lonely co-worker and invites them to lunch. It sees the person who messed up and offers forgiveness. Kindness is love in action, simple, direct, and transformative. And here is the surprising part. You will love this. Kindness doesn't just transform the person receiving it. It transforms the person giving it. Your stress decreases, your purpose increases, your joy increases. Kindness is medicine for both people. Yes, it's medicine for both people. Let me give you a practical illustration of how kindness has saved somebody. I need to tell you about a woman named Jennifer. Yes, her name is Jennifer. Take note of the name Jennifer. She was broken, recently divorced, lost her job. Her kids barely spoke to her. She was sitting in her car one night, parked on a bridge, wondering if anyone would even notice if she was gone. That's where she was in her darkest moments. She was like down, having a lot of emotions and thinking. Just then, a knock on her window, a stranger, a woman she's never met. I don't know why I felt like I needed to walk over here, but something told me to check on you. And this is just a question. Are you okay? That was the question. Jennifer didn't want to talk, but this stranger sat with her, listened. They didn't try to fix anything, just was present. That's it. Was just present there. Before leaving, the stranger said, I know you don't know me, but I needed you to know your life matters. Someone cares. That's it. Simple words. But Jennifer didn't take her life that night. Yes, she did not take her life that night. 2 years later, Jennifer is thriving, rebuilt her relationship with her kids, started a business, and she volunteers at a crisis center, sitting with broken people in their darkest moments because someone sat with her. Can you see the way that kindness is both for both parties? He said, but here's what the stranger never knew. She literally saved a life that night. She will never know the ripple effect of that. The children will still have their mother, the future that exists because of her kindness. That's the power you have right now today. Yes, one act of genuine kindness could be the exact moment someone decides to keep living. Yes, just your own act of genuine kindness. It might be the reason why somebody wants to keep fighting, keep hoping. You could be someone's reason to stay. You could be someone's reason to stay. And there are some times that we've replaced some things with kindness. And I just want us to have clarity on them today. Because many people confuse these things because they sound similar, but they are fundamentally different. Let's look at being kind and being nice. Kindness and niceness. Niceness is surface level politeness. Kindness is genuine compassion. You can be nice and selfish. Kindness tells the truth wrapped in compassion. Yes, kindness and pity. Pity looks down on someone. Yes, it looks down on someone. Kindness looks someone in the eyes as an equal. Do you get that? Pity says, poor thing. Kindness says, I see you. So there are two different things. That's why you must grow from the level of pity to being kind. And there are some things you need to know about kindness. That's one, you must know that small acts matters. One kind word to one person is a word changed for them. And you have to be intentional, not accidental with kindness. Kindness requires you to pause and choose compassion. Yes, you have to pause and choose compassion. And you must notice the overlooked person. That's one thing with kindness. See who others miss, the lonely, the struggling, the invisible. So you must see them. And you must always deliver without expecting anything in return. When you deliver kindness to people, don't expect anything, because true kindness doesn't keep score. Never underestimate your impact. You don't know how much someone needs your kindness. Extend it to everyone, not just people you like, not just people of your tribe. Everyone deserves kindness. You will love this. Start where you are. You don't need money or status to be kind. You just need a good heart. Yes, you just need a good heart. And you need to see the humanity in everybody. Behind every difficult person is a story. Kindness says the person. Kindness will always say the person. So one of the steps you can take to being a kind person is you have to pause and notice who around you is struggling, who looks lonely. You have to pause and notice. And you have to start with one person. Choose one person. Don't try to save everyone. Just choose one person. Choose one person. And the other thing is you have to think about their needs. What would genuinely help this person? Think about what they actually need. And act without fanfare. Do it quietly, not for recognition, not for accolades. No. Just do it quietly. And don't expect things. Don't expect reward. Because kindness is its own reward. Yes. And reflect on how it felt. When you are kind to people, just reflect on how you've made somebody better and even yourselves. And you have to always remember that kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Did you get that? Did you get that? Because there's no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. No. One kind word can change someone's life for good. Yes, it can change someone's life for good. Because kindness is the light that dwells within us all, meaning that everybody can exhibit that kindness. Everybody, old, young, regardless of your color, your tribe, your race, you can be kind, and you have to put that into your practice this week. Be kind to your work colleague, your loved ones. Be kind to them. So listen to this. You have a superpower. It doesn't require money or status. It's called kindness. Yes, it's called kindness. Every person you encounter today is carrying something. You don't know their story, but you can choose to show them kindness anyway. And when you do, you don't just change their day. No, you could change their entire life. I mean, their entire life. That person on the bridge, that child being bullied, that co-worker thinking nobody cares, that family members considering if they matter. Your kind gesture can change everything. It can change everything. And you can be the main reason why they keep going, because of what you've done for them. So my challenge for you this week and today as you go is do one random act of kindness today. As you step out, Do one random act. Check on people, pick up your phone, check on your friends. Not tomorrow, not when you have time. I mean today, right away. Pay for someone's coffee. Text someone that you've neglected. Leave a note somewhere for someone. Smile at a stranger. Listen fully. Sit with someone in their pain. Just one thing. Just one thing. But make sure it is real. Don't make it fake. Make sure it is real. Make sure it is intentional. And make it matter. Because you could literally just be saving a life. And as you do that, you would see that you will feel so much better because you're changing your world. And this world needs a lot of people like you. Thank you for spending this time with me on the Renewed Mind podcast. I hope today's episode gave you something meaningful to carry into your week. Remember that renewal starts in the mind, with the thoughts you choose and the perspective that you embrace. If you found value in today's episode, be sure to follow the podcast and share it with someone who also needs it. As we close today, I want you to say these words with me: that my mind is renewed, that my steps are aligned, that my life is changing, and I become better. Until I come your way again next time, remember it's about thinking new and living new. Thank you and have a good week.
Start your Monday with a rising flame, a clearer vision, a higher aim. On every platform, hear the call to stand up stronger after every fall. Renewed mind, we think new, we live new, together finding all that's true. A year of growth, a steady climb.